are kind of winging it.
Lizzo.
Do you have more information than me? I'm misinformation.
I don't have more.
I'm glad you asked. My emotional support belt making its debut.
All right.
Emotional support. The people who know me know I'm a wrestling fan.
That's right.
Had to do something for my inner child. Yeah, and can't have a pet, can't have a dog, cat, fish, turtle, nothing. So emotional support belt. I don't gotta feed it. I don't gotta walk it.
Right.
It's just
Yeah.
What's been going? You just getting back from New York.
Yeah, man. New York was I was a little like apprehensive.
Yeah.
About going back up to New York because it's been so long.
You know what happened my last time in New York.
But I know, right? But it was a good trip. It was a work trip. The first day though was
rough.
Absolute bananas, man.
Rough time.
It was absolute bananas. But it ended up being good. It ended up turning out good.
Yeah, being a good
shout
trip.
out, even though I didn't eat at everyone, but shout out to every single Dominican restaurant in the Bronx.
Shout out to y'all.
Oh my God, man. I ate Dominican food 3 times. When we were working, we were eating in the cafeteria because really don't want to take too long.
Yeah.
So, but we did one day. We did go to lunch. There is a Dominican place on Kingsbridge.
Okay.
Is that King? No, is that Fordham Road? I can't remember. The place is called Miradora. It's a red building.
Okay.
Red building. They got everything laid out.
Yeah.
I'm talking about everything.
Yeah.
Oxtails.
Oh my God.
Fried chicken. Roasted chicken.
Oh my God.
Baked chicken. Fish. And it's all prepared. Even the fried chicken is not fried like how we fry it.
It's not Negro.
It was like, it's not Savannah, Georgia fried chicken.
It's not Popeyes. It's not Kentucky Fried.
Right. Nah, it was different. It was a little different. And it's not like they're doing wings. Okay. Like it was like the things I had were like little. They were like nuggets almost.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was real good though. But yeah, New York, it was really good. Just being around the block again. I went to my old neighborhood, 1200 Woody Crest Avenue. Yeah. I was on Shakespeare. I went
Willie Cumming. It was like
yeah. I went to because I hadn't seen the new Yankee. I'm saying new, but the stadium's been there. Yeah. I think over 10 years now. So I hadn't been to the new Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
So I went over there, went to my old middle school, Sacred Heart School. Okay. So it was cool just going around the block. And when I was driving, I was like, I don't remember these streets being so small.
Yeah.
But New York got, for those that haven't been to New York got small streets. And people have the nerve to double park.
Double parking.
I don't get it.
Double parking on a one-way is crazy. Like,
right.
You already can only go one way. How are you double parked the other way? You can't.
Right.
That is illegal. It's not legal.
Oh my God. Yeah. New York was good though. New York was good. It ended up being a good week. But yeah, that was it, man. Glad to be home.
Yeah.
Always glad to come home.
Is this week home and then next week?
No. We should be home for a good little minute.
Okay.
We do have some other things coming up, but I'm thinking maybe late September, October.
Okay,
maybe.
That ain't bad. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, speaking of I don't know, man. Welcome back to the More Life Podcast. Wait, what?
You forgot your button set up.
Where's my buttons, man? Hold on. Y'all just hold on. Y'all just wait a second. Y'all just wait 1 second. Where's the thing at? Okay. No. Why is it not coming on? Why is it not coming on?
I don't know, man.
Man. Welcome back.
Welcome back to the
More Life podcast. I don't know why it's.
Oh, I hit the thing.
I don't know why
I don't know.
doing it.
Yes,
There's a lot going on. Obviously, we're down a member. Okay, let me talk to you people. Okay, my brother is with a heavy heart that I have to.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Man.
I was doing it for the promo. He's not like that or anything. Yeah. He's just nah, man. Jordan has decided to pursue other endeavors. You know, I love my brother, man. This ain't don't listen. It's not nothing. We ain't fall out.
Yeah, nah.
You know, it ain't about no money or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing.
Ain't nothing. Ain't no money.
I mean, we thank the Patreon people and all that.
Yeah, that's something coming, man. We're gonna get the Patreon back popping. Yeah. But yeah, right now ain't no money on to be falling out about.
Right.
But nah, man. He just didn't feel like doing it, and that's okay. Like that's fine, man. I love my brother, and I appreciate him for starting this off with me. Like I don't know if I would even have done it had he, you know what I'm saying, not started it off with me. So like, I mean, y'all can go back and listen, man. We got so many of the audio episodes where we just be dying laughing and like great conversation and this, that, and the third. So definitely, man, like love my brother. I love my brother. And I'm sure when he got the time, he can pop in, do an episode or two or something like that. So he always gonna be obviously my fam, but he always gonna be more the Life family for sure.
No doubt.
So right now, man, we rocking out.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Rocking out. There's some people that want to come on.
Okay.
We do have some possible guests that want to come on. Good people.
Yeah.
Listen, okay. Everybody that want to come on ain't coming on. All right.
Yeah, you gotta be right.
Come on now,
you gotta be right.
Can't cancel me before I get. Come on now, come on, man. Yeah, you gotta let me get my feet up under me.
Yeah. We definitely are the drama-free podcast.
Drama-free podcast. Listen, man. Listen, don't. You ain't coming over here for your mess,
right?
Okay, we just spread a little misinformation and. That's all, man. We ain't, we not doing that. I keep looking up. I ain't gonna lie. I see how that's distracting.
That is very distracting. Yeah,
because I keep looking up to make sure I ain't doing nothing crazy.
Yeah.
But
just remember to look at the camera.
Yeah. When I'm talking to the people. This is not the messiness podcast with all the stuff. We want to talk about pop culture stuff and rank on people from time to time, but it ain't nothing like that. So just know if you want to be a guest, it's gonna be some screening that we gotta do.
No doubt.
You ain't just coming up on here saying anything. But yeah, man, we rocking out. Got the emotional support belt.
The emotional support belt.
Yeah. Some people got dogs, cats. I got an emotional support belt.
Man, you'd be surprised at what people have as emotional support.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't got to feed this. I don't have to walk it.
This is true.
I don't got to really spend time with it.
This is true.
And this is just something, my inner child was like, get it. My inner child runs most of my adult life.
I'm gonna need that to stop.
Yeah, I do have to, like, I be having to rein it in. Like, hey, you gotta wait. We can't get that right now.
No, but I've always been one of the things my mother always taught me was that when you do get paid, get something for yourself, even if it's like she used to say, even if it's like a tie or shirt or something like
something
that.
Something that you can enjoy for yourself.
Get something for yourself because bills ain't going nowhere.
They're not. They always have to be paid.
And when they put you in the ground, it's gonna be a bill.
Bear me loose. Bear me loose. I just bear me loose.
No casket. Y'all just put me in a hole.
Y'all throw a t-shirt and some sweatpants on me. Just throw me in the hole. It's expensive to die.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah.
That is crazy. Expensive to die is crazy.
That's why when they have those family meetings, when somebody died, and they like, no, I want that casket for my mother or my father.
You ain't putting
a dime in.
No money on. You ain't putting in nothing.
Nah,
man. Bear me loose, man. Y'all go to Kroger, get some chicken. You know what I'm saying?
In honor.
Only chicken. No sides.
No side.
Just chicken. Just chicken. I love chicken.
And it definitely got to be wings. That's your
wings.
Thing, man.
It got to be chicken wings.
Yeah.
It got to be chicken wings. Y'all can y'all throw some buffalo sauce on them if you want. Get fancy. No sides though. No sides. That's how I would have wanted.
Oh my God.
Don't get to telling people, if God forbid something happens and I meet an early demise, that, if I'm married, if I got a woman, don't let niggas be, he would have wanted you to be happy and move. No, I don't. I don't want you to be happy and move on. Are you serious? Especially if I die early? If I die in like my 30s? No, you have to be sad for the rest of your life. What? I don't understand how. Man. First of all, that's insensitive. Okay, this lady just lost her husband. They might have kids, whatever the case, right. And you trying to get at it. That's what he would have wanted. No, it's not. It's absolutely not what I want.
Right.
No.
You got to make sure the person you find be like, well, you didn't know him,
right? You did. If you think that, you didn't know him at all. I don't want that.
Oh my God!
And if you do move on, it got to be when you're old, when you can't have no more kids.
In like 70s, 80s.
Yeah, like if you find
just a travel buddy at that point.
At that point, it's just somebody to die with. It's just somebody to die with. Y'all ain't having kids. Y'all ain't really worried about getting married. Y'all just, y'all just kicking it till one of y'all kick the bucket. Yeah, don't get to telling people that. I don't want her to move on.
Oh my God!
And be happy, be sad.
You said for the rest of her life.
The rest of it.
Not like a 10-year period or
all of it.
5 or 30 days.
All of her life. The rest of
45. Just the whole life. She just got to be
till she turns 70.
So what's she gonna do?
Be sad. Sulk. Mourn me, grieve me for the rest of it. Don't just get to moving on. If we was in love, don't just what? Just get to moving on. I died.
Well,
I'm never coming back.
I think for the most part, nobody really ever does.
Yeah, it's never moving.
Not like truly.
Right.
I think that person is always still there.
Right. That's what I'm saying. And I'm going to be there. I'm going to get permission from God to hunt. All these situations.
I used to say stuff like that. Like
for sure.
I'm definitely. There's a couple people I'm definitely gonna come back out.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Like as far as just I'm definitely haunted. But like my widow just moves on. I'm coming and turning lights on and off, closing the cabinets, tripping your husband. Out the clear blue, a nigga just falling,
just running up.
A nigga just fall down the stairs. You be like, what's wrong with you? This is the third time this week I done fell down these stairs.
When they would go to work, just leave the AC on, run up all the bills.
All the gas. Yeah. That house is not gonna be peaceful. That house is not gonna be peaceful. God, man. No. So yeah, this whole Lizzo situation, man. You got more information on it than I do?
I just pulled something up. The basis. There was a Vox article.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me pull it up real quick.
Okay. Man, what happened to the sounds? Is it? Wait, was this it?
I think that might be it. There you go.
I need
that
to
thing was
learn
working.
how to work.
It was aggravating you, wasn't it?
It was working on me, man. Because all right, welcome back to the More to Life podcast. Like, oh man, that was working on my soul. I didn't realize that. Now I know.
So, what this is a Vox article, okay? Vox article.
How are they reliable?
I have no idea.
Misinformation. Hey, you're not getting. Hey, don't come here for actual like news. Do that on your own time.
And it's written because I'm going to throw this lady under the bus. Oh man, it's written. The article is written by Lizzo, Lizzo.
If it's wrong, it's Lee's fault.
Right. So, Lizzo, a pop star who has built her brand on both body positivity and empowering upbeat hits, is facing a new lawsuit that levels serious allegations, including claims that she created a hostile work environment and engaged in sexual harassment. Lizzo has denied these allegations, which have raised questions both about her treatment of employees as well as the reality of the image she's cultivated as a champion of plus-size women and women of color. The lawsuit filed by 3 of Lizzo's former dancers this week also alleges misconduct by her production company, Big Girl Big Touring, Inc., and her dance team captain, Shirlene Quigley. Among the claims included in the suit is that Lizzo pressured dancers into unwanted sexual situations, made statements that were perceived as thinly veiled comments about a dancer's weight gain, and put people through grueling rehearsals that led to one dancer soiling herself. I didn't hear none of that before.
World?
As of August 9, at least 6 more former employees have filed similar complaints. In an Instagram post, Lizzo pushed back against these allegations, claiming that they are as unbelievable as they sound and too outrageous to not be addressed. She also hired Hollywood lawyer Marty Singer, an attorney who has previously worked with Jonah Hill, Kim Kardashian, Chris Brown, to represent her in the case. Yeah, that's
crazy.
This is kind of crazy, man. I heard that. What I heard was that she was like told one girl that she was gaining too much weight.
Yeah, it was stuff. It was stuff like that. But and I knew of like some of the sexual misconduct stuff, but I didn't know all that.
Yeah,
I didn't know this kind. I didn't know she was carrying like that. Man. That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy.
It is. That's kind of wild.
What's with these? I don't know if I want a whole lot of money, man.
I'm gonna tell you, man. I don't be in the conspiracy bag, but some of this stuff don't be making sense. Like, it seemed like when certain people get to a certain stardom,
yeah,
they just start pulling like these power trips.
Yeah, for sure. You
know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And it's like, I don't know, man.
I mean, that to me, that just lead me to believe they was always like that. They just ain't had the money or the power to be like that.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why, man, it's so important that if you're like looking to, you know, any type of fame or like a bunch of money or power or whatever, like, you got to make sure your head on straight, man.
Yes.
You got to make sure your head is on straight.
And you got to make sure it stay, because it's easy to, I'm telling you, it's easy to get sidetracked.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? It's very easy to get, because the more money you have, the more access to things you have.
Right.
And people are very crafty and cunning in how they get you to be involved with certain things.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to have that mental fortitude to be able to be like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah,
nah, man, that's crazy though. That's crazy. Yeah, I ain't heard more of like developments on it. But dog, that's insane.
Yeah, man.
That's insane. I don't know. That industry already is
Oh man,
crazy anyway.
Yeah.
Like it's I don't want nothing to do with like the music industry and all of that stuff. It's too much dark stuff that comes out of there anyway.
Yeah, I mean, like when I graduated high school, like I was heavy. Like I was trying to be a rapper.
Yeah.
Like that was one of my goals.
Yeah.
And just like what I saw on a local level,
Yeah.
some of the deceit and stuff like that that was going on.
Mm-hmm.
I just was like, yo, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like I can find something else. You know,
Right.
I'm not. Now, don't those that know me, I'm a hustle.
Right.
I'm gonna do what I got to do to make sure food's on the table.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not a person that's gonna sell out my soul to. You know what I'm saying?
Not. Absolutely.
Yeah,
not.
I'm not that guy.
Because it's stuff in his life that's worth more than money.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, and that's what separates the stand up people from everybody else.
Right.
Is what you gonna do for $1.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't. That's why stuff like this is like I wouldn't sell this. Like,
Right.
I wouldn't sell this to nobody.
Right.
I can license it so you can use it. You know what I'm saying? So you can use episodes on your network.
Right.
Or something like that. But even then, I gotta look at. I would look at the network in totality and what type of stuff you putting on there.
Well, now,
like, I don't want More to Life to go on VH1.
Right.
Or MTV.
Right.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm going to tell you something crazy I read yesterday. So, Paramount owns BET.
Correct.
I think Tyler Perry and Byron Allen were like the front runners to buy it.
Okay.
And I think they had the price set at like $2 or $3 million. I
saw $2 billion.
$2 billion. I'm sorry, $2 billion, $2 or $3 billion. Them boys hiked the price up.
What?
Yeah, Paramount hiked the price up, bruh. So ain't nobody. I think Sean Combs was another one that was
trying to buy it.
That's trying to buy it. Yeah, but
Jay-Z got to do it.
It goes to no. It goes to show, and because
he probably ain't going. Yeah,
I'm just being honest. I think Jay-Z is a part of that system.
I
think he's a part of that system now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
but I view it as they don't want certain programming,
right,
from real black folks,
right.
You know what I'm saying.
And Tyler Perry got his.
He got his because
we done talked about Tyler Perry on here.
He got his issues.
Also, Tyler Perry, if you want to put us on, you can. I was joking. It's all jokes. This is a funny podcast.
Right.
If you come over here with some money, bro, we gonna work with you. But yeah, that's been that though.
Yeah, I mean BET, and I don't even watch BET.
BET ain't been black for real in
years.
Probably 20
I was
years.
gonna say, it's been a long time.
So they got rid of 106 in Park. I don't even know if Bobby Jones still be on there.
Nah, he don't be on there no more. That was the Sunday morning.
Bobby Jones on Sunday morning.
Man,
you late if you get to what came after him. It was something that came after. It was I want to say it was like the gospel music videos first.
Was it like jazz or something like that?
It might have been. That's 11 o'clock. You late to church.
Yeah.
You late.
Yeah.
You
missed it.
If you watching the jazz, now you late.
Right.
You got to get off Bobby Jones about 10:45.
Yeah.
To get to church on time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, that's a whole thing though. That been the way, as far as the programming and what they want to put on, TV and stuff like that.
I just really wish and maybe, I don't know, maybe it's some things I just don't know. But like you talking about people like Oprah, but I think she's part of the system too.
Yeah, she ain't been with us.
Yeah. But like all of those people that have the money,
yeah,
like it's even basketball players and football players. Yeah. How come we haven't had a solid black-owned football league, basketball league? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and I gotta say this. I owe an apology to Ice Cube.
Okay.
Because when he came out with that he was trying to work out a plan.
Yeah.
With Trump was in office at the time. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that he presented it to Hillary.
Okay.
He presented it to her team.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was in office or they were just both running. I can't remember how it went down. But at any rate, he presented it to the Democratic side.
Okay.
And they kind of gave him the, we'll call you type of deal.
Yeah.
And the other thing was that I kept thinking like, well, who gave Ice Cube? Like who gave
this nigga the keys to be
right? You know what I'm saying?
King Black.
Yeah. But what I didn't realize is that he must have read. I'm reading this book by Dr. Claude Anderson.
Okay.
Called Powernomics, and it's actually a economic plan for black people to compete. Now we way behind the curve because he wrote this book like in 90 or 2000 something.
Okay.
And we like way back because his plan, if we would have worked his plan, like we'd have a substantial amount of wealth as a whole.
Yeah.
By like 2004, 2005.
We way behind.
If
you go by Twitter, these niggas, I'm so sick of you niggas on Twitter. I'm so sick of you niggas.
Yeah.
Chappelle
said that was the bathroom wall of social media.
It is. It's just awful. Like, it's so much trash on there. It's the same discourse about, I don't know what it is with these niggas and splitting bills. I don't know what it is with these Negroes talking about splitting bills. Gas is $418 a gallon. Why are we talking about this?
Yeah.
There's more pressing issues to talk about than splitting. Do what works for you.
Right.
Do what works for you in your household.
No,
man.
That's true.
Like, Jesus. Like, we ain't going nowhere talking about this stuff all the time. But also, though, Twitter's not like the majority of the world. So it's like when you're on there enough, it makes it seem like that.
Right.
It's just the same people talking about the same stuff.
Which it's funny you say that because another thought that I had going into New York was I kind of fell victim to the mainstream media. If you look at mainstream media, the Bronx is the most terrible place. People are just dying every day and just falling off roofs and getting stabbed and shot.
Yeah.
But man, them people, listen, let me tell you something. Another thing I love about the Bronx, them people were hustling out there.
Yeah.
When I picked up the rental car and came out, because we flew into LaGuardia.
Okay.
Which is in Queens. So that's where you flew into, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. LG.
So I was driving. Yo, there was little kids selling like water and Gatorade.
Yeah,
like they was out there getting after it.
Getting to it.
There were people, every day I would drive through Fordham Road, and once you get past Fordham Road going towards Kingsbridge, there were people selling clothes. Like, they were getting after it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you gotta respect that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't. And my point of bringing that up was that mainstream media is at this point. I know we hate this term or we don't like this term, but it's hard to to tell fake news from the real news.
Yeah, it is.
Nowadays
you gotta be outside.
Right.
You gotta actually go outside.
You gotta go out. Yeah.
That's the whole thing about social media. Is people sitting in these dark rooms.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Saying anything on the net, talking crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And all they got is this.
Right.
And whatever come off this was real.
It's real to them. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's
Wasn't there a movie about that?
I probably.
I can't think of that movie. Yeah.
We didn't talk about they clone Tyrone. We didn't talk about aliens either. They got aliens.
Yeah.
They said, I don't know how much I believe that though, because they said non-human bodies. So that could be anything not human.
Right.
But for the sake of this podcast, it's alien.
Right.
For sure. Honestly, they ain't gonna fool me with that non-human bodies. Them was aliens.
I've always believed that if God created us, he could create anything.
For sure.
But especially if they are more advanced than us.
That's my only thing.
Aliens got to be like, these got to be some of the dumbest niggas
for sure. Because my thing is this, like, if y'all niggas didn't manage to catch this nigga, right? Like, if y'all caught him off his square, y'all caught him slipping, and y'all got him detained, his folks is coming to get him, dog. Like, y'all need to let guys go for real.
Right.
Because that's not gonna be good.
Right.
And then if it is like a lower life form alien, it's like, okay.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
All right. But like, yeah, like, I don't really care. But the funniest thing about that is that everybody was like, we got too much going on. Like,
oh yeah. It's way too much.
We can't really even give no whole bunch. Are they gonna help pay these bills? Like,
right.
You can't even really give too much attention to that.
But see, that's the thing, man. You gotta know the game that mainstream media and political people play.
Yeah.
It's the card game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's the charade. So, we throw some aliens out there, but the USDA approved a fully fake meat.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Approved it like that same week.
Yeah.
FDA? USDA. I think it's USDA. They approved for like and not like plant-based meat.
Right.
Not like that.
Fake.
Like actual fake meat to be sold in stores. Now how you gonna come on, man?
Dude, Earth kind of weak. If we being honest, Earth is kind of trash. Like, Earth kind of awful, man. Like, then maybe not the planet is beautiful, like, right, and was beautiful before humans got on it,
right?
But like,
no, we're definitely the ghetto.
We're the booty hole of the
universe.
Galaxy. Like, I swear, like, the only thing good about Earth is we in the sweet spot where it's not like we're too close to the sun and not too far away from the sun.
Yeah.
Because the other planets that have a lot going on are like crazy. Like, you got planets that rain glass, and you got planets that are like just like big gas bodies,
right,
and stuff like that.
But they have actually found places that planets that are very similar, that resemble
but
Earth.
See, let me tell you,
they're too far, or whatever,
or they're like they don't have a sun or something like that. Like,
but don't nobody from here need to go over there.
That's the thing. That's how capitalism has got me, because they don't have Popeyes over there, so I can't go over there. I don't know it looked like Earth, but I don't know what's over there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't have these over there. They ain't got challenges. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about other Earth.
Right. Yeah.
Because it looked like, that's the thing, is that it looks like Earth on the surface.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Water.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Plants, all of that. But
and it's like it's actually like if I'm not mistaken, it's like a few of them.
Yeah.
That are like that, and I'm like,
yeah.
That's
what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm going over there.
Yeah, we don't.
Because it's like, because you get on there, it's a 6-headed giraffe with sharp teeth. It is like,
yeah, man, nah.
No, man, I don't know about that.
But not only that, but we on this earth, we just known to tear stuff up.
Right.
So we go over there, it'll be burning in hell.
Right.
By the time we get through.
It's over with. It's done. It's done.
Right.
So I don't know about the other earth. We need to do better on this one. But they saying we are past global warming and we are in like global, like, is it
destruction?
Might as well be destruction.
It's been hot.
Yeah. This is ridiculous.
This is crazy, man.
Consistent. I've never experienced consistent 90 degrees.
Yeah. Nah.
This is crazy.
Now I knew long before we moved to South Carolina that how hot it was. It gets here. You So we knew, but I don't ever remember it being consistently like this.
That summer was hot.
That summer was hot.
But I don't know, even since we moved here though, like COVID summer wasn't this hot.
No. Nah, it wasn't.
COVID summer wasn't even this hot. Like it's been consistently 90 something degrees.
Yeah.
Like, and I used to okay, so my first, y'all know we do IT. Okay, y'all know we do IT. So my first legit IT project, we were down here in South Carolina and we were replacing registered equipment for Walmart. Okay. Now, at this was pre-COVID.
Yeah,
this was so many years ago in the pre-COVID era of the world where Walmart was 24 hours. So, you gotta start the work on the slower end of the day. In the evening around
about 5
o'clock.
About 5-ish, yeah.
So, we would start about 5. Go to maybe, depending on how much.
Mind you, this Walmart's are constant AC. Constant AC.
Beautiful
the whole time
amount
in there.
of AC.
Yeah.
Sometimes almost too cold.
Yeah.
But we would get done about 1, 2 in the morning sometimes, depending on the load.
Sometimes 3.
Sometimes 3 in the morning. You go from the cool AC of Walmart into what feels like the spot between the devil's balls and his thigh. It was so hot.
Yeah.
It should not be that hot at night. The sun's not out.
At 2 or 3 in the morning, that's just...
What's heating up? What's heating it up?
It's like walking into a wall of heat.
Yes. It's literally the wall. It's literally a wall.
It's like a wall, yeah.
It's you leave out the door and you into the wall of heat at 3 in the morning. It's 86 degrees. And it was instant sweat, miserable. It was awful.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, God forgot about South Carolina. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's hot. It's hot.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And then you remember like the ozone, like when the ozone layer first broke up? You remember that? Like maybe what, 10, 15, about 15 years ago?
Yeah.
And they're like, there's a hole in the ozone layer. And nobody took it serious.
Nobody took it serious, man.
Why do we have to do that as humans?
Because we're too smart for our own good.
Believe the people who went to school for the stuff.
No. And now that even those people are being discredited so much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, they're just a part of the conspiracy. That's why I say, there's a lot of times where I don't be in the bag. But then there are some times where you like,
though, man, you know what I'm saying?
Something is not going right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's
right.
I don't know, man.
Like the Twilight Zone episodes, man.
But the thing that's crazy to me is I think the powers that be think they can go on another planet and be successful. And that's what's really funny to me. Because if y'all going to leave us down here for whatever happened to happen and go to another planet, y'all don't know what you're getting into.
Right. And not only that, but without the powers that be, people will work together.
Correct.
People will work together. You
Right.
know, so you go ahead and try it.
Right.
But when we set up, when we
when we get
when we get together and then put up a whole barrier so you can't get
now
back
you can't get back in here because it's going to take you 290 years
right
to get over there and get back.
Right.
Like, nah, man, I don't know if they really like fully understand that. And maybe, I don't know what they got at Area 51. Maybe they got a bunch of technology. And
can you imagine like you got all of the the folks from down south.
Yeah.
You got all the Afro, Latina people. You got everybody working together.
Well, yeah, because without somebody in your ear,
right?
You know what I'm saying? You're
out here doing the cha-cha slide, the Macarena, and everything else.
And the
wait a minute, them niggas is really partying back on Earth.
I'm talking about everything good. We done got this thing back right.
Everything right.
We done got this thing back right.
Fighting.
Chilling. Fights man, go get you something to eat. Get something off that grill. You over here trying to fight, man. Go get something off that grill, man.
Right.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, without somebody, in your ear, that's what a lot of it is. That's why, I think that's why Trump was so crazy, because he was saying the quiet part out loud.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's
right.
like, I think people had never seen somebody be blatantly divisive like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, actually there was.
Oh yeah.
But he was labeled as kind of crazy. Like, his name was Rush Limbaugh. He was
I've heard of him.
Extremely right talk show host.
Yeah.
And I really don't know what the difference was between him and Donald Trump, because, like, don't get me wrong, Rush Limbaugh was like this is gonna be, but he was like Jesus is John. So, like, he was the one that came before,
right?
Because John was preaching before
right,
Jesus.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then Jesus was like, I'm here.
He was to Trump what John was to Jesus. Okay,
right.
okay.
You see what I'm saying? So,
my God.
So he that's all of the people you see now.
Yeah.
A lot of those people, they were listening to that back in the 90s.
Yeah, and it wasn't cool to say it out loud.
Exactly.
Like you can't be going around here spouting that. That's racist.
Right.
You can't be, you know what I'm saying?
They would go home, listen to it.
Right. And they just seething on it. They just marinating in it.
Right.
And then Trump come along. It was like build a wall, Mexicans, blacks, all this is yeah.
And he has the highest office in the land. So they like
crazy.
This is the guy.
The president of I ain't gonna lie, 2016 to 2020, like the end of 2020, was weird.
Yeah, it was a strange time, man.
It just feels really weird. Like to me, that's the conspiracy of like we went through like another dimension.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we in a whole other timeline. Yeah. Like it felt like it started in 2016, the night Trump got elected. Right.
Oh yeah,
because I remember being like kind of scared. Like
that whole. I'm gonna tell you when kind of the Charlottesville thing.
Yeah.
That kind of I was like, okay, where we heading?
What are we doing?
Because that's when I started like kind of ramping up the ammo
for sure.
For sure, because you don't know
you don't know. Yeah, they was out there with tiki torches and polo shirts.
It was wilding.
That's such a weird.
It was wilding in such a calm way.
That's such a weird way to be racist. A tiki torch and you got a collared shirt on, like that don't feel like racism.
Right.
But
man,
that was a strange time. Weird time. Like
that was a strange time.
It was a weird time, man. You got people, man. Twitter's such. I'm so sick of you niggas. I'm tired.
Twitter is Twitter.
I'm tired, man. People still is now. Mind you, it's been 3 years. Niggas still talking about that little 1,200 that he sent out.
Oh man, and that actually did more harm than good. That actually did more harm than good.
He sent one round of $1,200 checks out, man. Or it was like 600 and 1,200, whatever.
Right.
No. And you niggas. Nah, man, that was crazy, man. Yeah,
and wasn't Canada getting like 2,000 a month or something like that?
I think Canada
during that time.
And then see, you got Earth, which is just the ghetto of the whole galaxy, and then you got the United States, which is the Florida of the rest of the world. Like the way we look at Florida is how the rest of the countries and continents look at us. Like
right.
Crazy naked dude outside eating dirt. That's the United States.
Yeah.
Is the crazy naked dude outside running around with the American flag on him like a cape. Like they be looking. I know it. They be in the UN meetings like, what is wrong with America? Like,
yeah, no.
We got all.
But won't nobody say nothing.
It don't matter to them.
It's like you ever had somebody that everybody know they got a bad kid.
Yeah. Yes.
And don't nobody say
nothing to or like when somebody's acting crazy in public and you get your people like, come over here. Don't even come over here. Come over here.
Right.
Just come over here and walk around them. Yeah, man. That's gotta be because
man.
This country is crazy, man. This country is wild. This country's wild. Yeah, man.
That's why it's important though to travel. And even I will say this about the United States. There are places in the United States that are extremely welcoming.
Yeah,
like I'm not afraid to admit it, but there was some places that I've been. And I was like, man, it's only. First of all, whenever I'm going somewhere, I look up how many black folks is there. That's like one of my first things I do. And then, like, I just kind of look at, like, the climate of the area. Like, what the industries are and stuff like that. I look up crime.
Right.
But there's some places that I've been that are, like, extremely, like, when you get there and then, like, it's very welcoming.
Yeah.
And there's places where you be like, ain't no black people there. But it's actually more black people than you think.
Right.
Yeah, it's actually more.
Yeah, and I rag on Florida, but Florida's nice.
Florida's nice.
Yeah. I ain't been in like deep in like South Florida, but like we went to Jacksonville. Jacksonville was really nice.
Yeah.
We going up to Fort Lauderdale for Labor Day weekend.
Okay.
So that's gonna be dope.
Miami is nice. I've been to Miami several times. Miami's one of them places. It's kind of like Vegas for me.
Yeah, East Coast Vegas.
I can stay there for about a week, but then I gotta come home. It's not like a place where I think I can hang out for like 2 or 3 weeks.
To me that's a lot of places though. Like I don't really like. I don't have no whole lot of places where like I could just not go. Like except when we go to Boston, when we go home.
Yeah.
Which I don't come in the comments on the YouTube talking about Boston and all that stuff. All right. As soon as people act like you are part of the racism when you mention that you from Boston, I hate that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, but nah, Boston. Like,
I mean, Boston is, and honestly, it's no more racist than the most racist town in the South.
Down south,
yeah,
you really don't have no business talking.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
People in Boston wouldn't have tried what they tried in Alabama, in Montgomery.
Oh my God, we got enough time to talk about it. Steel chairs, yo.
You should have brought the belt for the for the dude that swam.
Hey, buddy, listen. I don't know your name. I don't know. Listen, I don't know if you from there or what. Please Please.
He is. He's 16 years old.
He's okay.
I think he's 16, 17 years old. Yeah.
Come to the podcast. We want to have you on the podcast. Don't do no other interview. And Buddy with the chair.
Oh my God, dude with the chair.
Uncle was tripping, but I'm with him though.
I don't think they charged him either.
They didn't.
I think
saw
they were
something
going.
that said he was arrested or turned himself in or something.
Yeah, he did. I think he was going to. I think they were going to, and then I think they dropped it. If I'm not, y'all check that out. You know, I'm just going off memory, which my memory is not the greatest these days.
So if you don't know, we got about 10 minutes left. If you don't know what happened, in Montgomery, there's a boat, a dock or whatever.
I think it's a casino boat or something like that.
Right. So
dinner boat.
You had these white folks. They was lit, whatever, and the security on the dock was telling them, "Hey,
no, he was the co-captain of the ship. He was the co-captain of the big ship."
That was the dude who was telling them to move?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the co-captain, he was just, "Hey, we got to park here. Need y'all to move your boat." White folks was lit. They wasn't trying to hear that. And so they start trying to whoop up on the dude.
Yeah, just jumped on him.
Yeah. So my man's called the Avengers together. He threw his hat up. He threw his hat up, and like they didn't realize that he had backup. You know what I'm saying? They thought they was just gonna jump on him, and that was just gonna be it. But it wasn't. So he threw the hat up, and my man that I really want him to come on the podcast. My man, he swam. First of all,
jumped off the boat.
Let me tell you what. My clothes get too sweaty. I don't want to move. This man jumped off the dock, swam across to where they were trying to whoop up on the co-captain, pulled himself up out the water, and started going to work. I'm talking about this man. He was suplexing people, throwing people around. I'm talking about he throwing them for real.
Oh my!
Then the brawl is ensuing. You got white women that jumped in. I don't know why they do that. There's a bunch of men fighting. Why are you jumping in here?
I don't know.
It could get crazy. So this one white lady, she decides she gonna tap out. She's sitting down. She done. Unc come out with a chair. Like, no, man. If we still fighting, unfortunately, you still fighting.
Right.
He hit that. He was tripping, man. I'm not gonna lie, he was tripping.
That part was WWE all day long.
Hey,
that's the first thing that I talk about.
Yeah, the way you gotta see. Matter of fact, I got the picture, and I wanna when we edit this, we gotta plug the picture. He hit that lady on the top of her head so hard.
The chair bent.
It looked like in the cartoons when somebody get hit on the head and their body turned into an accordion. I was like, yo, there is no way he hit this lady this hard, man. We're gonna plug the picture in. The screenshot of him hitting that lady on the top of the head.
Oh man,
he hit her on the head, and the police was like, "Okay, we got it."
Yeah.
Because the police was chilling.
Yeah.
The police was cooling, like kind of just watching everything go on.
Right.
And they was black.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken, all three of those police officers were black.
Nah, it was a few white ones.
It was.
Yeah, it was a few. It was a couple. White
There were like three by the action. And they were black. And they were just kind of like, all right, ain't nobody putting out no gun.
Right.
We'll stop it in a second.
Right.
Unc came through with that chair. They was like, Unc, come on, baby. You can't do that. You out here wilding with the chair.
Oh, man.
But, hey, man, it's good old fisticuffs, man. Nobody got shot.
Nope.
Nobody got killed. It was funny, though. One of the lumped up white boys made a TikTok. And he was like, effed around and found out.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you did. It was one white teenager. He must have just had enough. Because you see him fight a little bit. This dude just jumps off in the water. I said, and it was like, hey, it's getting real out here.
Real up out here.
I'm gone. I am out of here.
But I mean, at the end of the day, man, I'm telling y'all, stop listening to the Fox News and CNN. I'm going to tell y'all exactly what black people want. We want to be left the hell alone. That's it. That's it. Don't bother us.
We don't want nothing.
Let us work in peace.
Let us be.
That's all we want. We don't want.
Let us be.
We don't need drama. We got enough drama.
Right.
That's all we want.
And just give us a fair shake and stuff.
Yeah, that's it.
Just give us a fair shake, man. Y'all 400 years up. Y'all don't ran the score up on niggas, man. Y'all really ran the score up on niggas, man. Let us get a fair shot now.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. And just leave us alone. We don't be bothering nobody.
My man was just trying to do his job, you know. And,
and that's why the boat.
That's why I'm glad it went the way it went. Because if, you know, because I know they arrested 3 of the white people that was on the smaller boat.
Yeah.
But had that not happened, then you really talking about taking America back like 50, 60 years.
Right.
But I think for most black people, it was like, okay, you know, somebody seems to be getting the picture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you know, because if it was the other way around, now if it was a white guy just trying to do his job and a bunch of black folks jumped on him,
then come on now. We'd have been thugs and animals and all this, that, and the third.
You know what I'm saying? And even mainstream media is trying to spin it like it was black people's fault.
And that nigga had help.
Right, yeah, exactly. So, and at the end of the day, people have breaking points.
For sure.
And
it didn't even take a lot for old buddy. He was like, you think you better jump on me? I'm not going to wait.
Right.
This is the breaking point.
And Homeboy was willing to fight every last one of them by himself.
And I ain't gonna lie. I'm not going to lie. From the video, they weren't really doing much.
Right. I mean,
I think if he would have got tired, they might have been able to jump on him.
Yeah.
But like from the start of it, he was giving out hands.
Oh, yeah.
Also, white people don't know how to fight like that. That's what I see a lot from these videos.
Nah, it's some out there that can scrap. They got squabble, but I'm just saying, like, at some point, you know, the people who have that privileged mindset,
right?
You're gonna have to understand that you're not gonna keep. First of all, this younger generation is different.
Not going.
Yeah, they not.
And we not talking about that y'all people that videotape and be like, you know, you put it on Twitter do your thing. We're not talking about y'all.
No, we talking about people who actually get involved.
Right.
Like this younger generation, they gave you one march.
Yeah.
They gave you George Floyd march. Ain't no changes.
Yeah.
They like, okay.
We just gotta start.
Okay, this is what we gonna do.
For sure.
You know, and unfortunately, you know, black folks been turning the cheek for a long time, man.
We ain't got no cheeks left.
We ain't got no more cheeks left.
We ain't got no cheeks left.
You know, so, I mean, it is what it is, you know. So I'm hoping.
Pause, maybe. I'm
hoping this will.
I don't know if it was big. I was about to say I don't know if it was big enough, but then you look at George Floyd and how big that was, and it really ain't no changes from that.
No changes, man.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know what it's gonna take.
Well, I guess I'm saying, you know, for white, and it's not just white people who act like that, because I've seen some Middle Easterners, you know, like just treat some black people like they.
It's us versus
like
everybody.
Second class.
It's us versus everybody.
And second, third class, and it's like, no, you know, like you have to treat people as human beings.
Right.
That's why you have to put color out of the way.
Exactly.
So if you treat them as a human being, then we're gonna find a common ground.
Right.
But if you're gonna try and treat me a certain type of way,
especially because of my skin color,
right? Because
I can't change this. But I can change how you. That's the thing. That's the thing about violence. Okay, now
we're not a violent people, right?
And I'm not condoning violence,
right?
But I am saying, if you're gonna treat me a type of way because of my skin color, I can't change that. But I can convince you to stop.
Right? Yeah. Them people were convinced.
I bet. and they owned a corner store or something. I bet black people get free snacks and Arizonas and lifesavers for all year.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and that's the other thing about the book I was talking about earlier, Powernomics, is that one thing that we have to learn to do as a people is support our own people.
Yeah.
You know, we don't. Man, he's Dr. Claude Anderson. He quoted a stat. He was saying that the Chinese dollar circulates in his community like 19 times.
That's crazy.
And black folks, I don't even think it circulates once. Well, it circulates like under 5.
And that's one of the things where everybody got to do better too, because some of us got to do the customer service.
Customer service is, I'm big on that.
You got to do.
You know I'm big on that.
And you can't cut corners on your product, either.
Right.
Got to be quality,
right.
But we got to be willing to pay. Right, and the flip side of that too is we got to give us grace. Because we'll do it with the white folks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? White folks get to do trial and error and all that stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I said, it's a thing where everybody got to do better.
And I mean, I don't, let me be very, very clear. We have to realize as a people that everybody's not the enemy.
Correct.
You can look throughout history. There were many white people that helped in the civil rights movement. Mm-hmm. So you have to realize that everybody is not the enemy.
Right.
But those people that are or uneducated or whatever their case is, you know, they're gonna have to understand that you just can't keep you can't keep poking the bear.
You can't.
Because you definitely going to get mauled at some point.
At some point, it's going to get ugly.
Yeah, you going to have them slashes going right across your chest.
It's going to get ugly. And you can't be mad. It's nobody but yourself.
Right.
So we're wrapping this up. You know, you'll notice it was a break. We had to get some scheduling stuff together. Yeah. I made a reel on the IG. But we back consistent. So I'm talking to y'all. I'm not talking we back consistent, so you know y'all get an episode this week, and y'all will get more episodes coming. Keep liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. You know, let us know you fooling with us. Tell your friends about it. Tell your coworkers about it. You know, I know you don't do nothing at work. Watch it while you're at work. You know what I'm saying? While you just chilling.
Did we get I don't think we shouted it out on the last couple episodes, or we may not have had it since it happened. But the 100 views.
The 100 views. We got one of our.
We got 100 followers.
We got 100 followers.
That's right.
We got 100 followers on IG. We got 100 followers on IG. We got one of our YouTube. I want to say episode 6 is at 100 views.
Nice.
And like the first YouTube episode is climbing. So
okay,
we getting there, man. Like just stick with us. Just stick with us.
Oh yeah.
Like I said in that reel, we ain't leaving y'all. Like we consistent with this thing. We got merch coming, so be on the lookout for that. We're gonna start with like hats and shirts.
Yeah, hats and shirts.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, if you got some custom stuff, let us know. And if you want to reach out to us if you want to be a brand ambassador, because what we can do is get y'all what you want that's custom, and you know. Then we can try that out, or just to have it on some clothes. Period. You know what I'm saying? So just be on the lookout for that, man. So you know, keep in touch with us on the IG, on YouTube. Keep listening to the audio. We need all of that support, and we appreciate it. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. Again, shout out to my brother Jordan. I love you so much, and I thank you 100 times over for starting this with me. And he know whenever he want to come on.
Whenever you want to come, yeah, that's it.
Just come on. So that's it for this episode of the More Life Podcast. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Not really Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. I need to hit 1,000 on Instagram. So follow me on Instagram at illwillie_. So ILLWILLIE _ on Instagram, and then follow the More Life Podcast on Instagram, the number 2 LIFEPOD on Instagram. I can pronounce generationally, just so everybody knows I can do that. I got a text the other day because I posted that reel, and then right after that I got a text. It was like, "Hey, pronounce generationally for me," and I was like, "Why would you say that? Why would you do that?" Shout out to the Venting Pod, Sydney. That's my homie for real. We definitely gonna have you on, and we gonna collab with you. But Dad, where can they find you?
M2L podcast, Dad, is my for this one, for the podcast, and Field Tech Foodie on Instagram, both on Instagram. I'll probably have my YouTube page for Field Tech Foodie up pretty soon.
Okay, all right, bet. And until next time, peace. Oh man, it's all. It's a rough day at the office.